Weeks seemed like a really tight, hard-fought game for both sides tonight. What do you think is the difference maker?
I think they just had a little bit more of the compete level tonight. I think there's, some spurts in the game where, we had flashes of, really good. And then we had some flashes of some really bad. So, they came out with the 2 points, obviously a good team on the other side. We came out a little slow and then we kind of played catch up the rest of the game. And against a team like that, it's going to be tough to win.
First time seeing them in the season, but now are you excited to see them maybe a couple more times?
Yeah. I mean, the games against them are going to be, high intensity, playoff type games. And it's going to be like that down the stretch against every team. It's an exciting team to play and, we'll be ready to go next time.
Yourself with a couple guys out, you got to wear the 8 tonight. Just what did that mean to you personally?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's nice to, get some recognition from my peers that, I'm a leader, but you can give it to so many guys in that dressing room. There's so many leaders in that room. So it's pretty easy to be a leader, but, it's great that they see me like that. So not much to say other than there's a bunch of leaders in that room.
David Wilson, Miami Herald.
Hey, Weeks. Obviously just one game and you'll see these guys a couple more times, but felt like they kind of slowed you guys down on the rush in a way not a lot of teams have been able to this year. Just what kind of made them challenging in that regard?
Yeah, they had a good neutral zone against us. On the offensive side of the puck coming up off the rush, I thought that, the forwards and the D weren't as connected as we usually are. We were kind of spread out even when they were on the rush against us. Our gaps weren't as good. Our forwards weren't as close to the defense as we usually like. So, that was difficult tonight. Like you said, they slowed us down pretty good.
What we got for hockey now?
It looked like there in the second period, few guys were a bit upset there after it looked like Claude Giroux got hooked there. And then just a couple minutes later, they had that hook on Huberdeau. I mean, what was your perspective of all that? I mean, do you think they kind of missed some calls there?
I don't really have any comments toward the reffing. They're going to do their job and we're going to do ours. And that's kind of the ups and flows of the game. When we're on the penalty kill, our job's to kill the penalties. And when we're on the power play, we got to score. So they kind of did that to us tonight. But as far as the reffing goes, I got no comment.
We should take 2 out of 3 on this trip. Now you're heading home for a couple home games. Not a lot of home games. From here on out. Just so how much are you looking forward to those games back at Sunrise? Yeah,
like you said, the road trip itself wasn't bad. We got 4 to 6 points. It's gonna be nice to get home, get to our home fans and get back to our home ice and play solid hockey, fast hockey like we usually do at Florida Live Center.
Well, it'll be a physical tight game tonight for both teams. What do you think was the difference out there for you guys?
I thought their goalie made some pretty big timely saves. They're a good team. They played well. We just got to get back to work and get them next time.
And for yourself, I think you're from not too far from here. Was it just nice to get a goal in this building?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously it disappointing with the win. It would feel a lot better if we won the game. That's for sure.
Hey, I know you played with E2 a lot this season, and he had a pretty good game there with some big defensive plays, a big first turnover to set up your goal. I mean, how good was he in tonight's game?
Yeah, with him, it's not just tonight. He's been doing it since last year. He's always in the right areas. He's a smart, skilled guy, and he's getting rewarded. So, credit to him for sure. He deserves everything he gets.
David Wilson, Miami Herald.
Obviously a little strange that this is your first meeting with Toronto this year, a division opponent, and potentially, I guess, a first round opponent. Obviously too far ahead to look at that, but just what kind of stood out to you from the first meeting with them tonight? What can you guys take away? If you get a couple more with them here over the next month.
Yeah, they're a good team. Obviously, they can score. I think we got a little bit away from our game. So, although they won, there's definitely some things we can change up and some adjustments to be made. So, we're not worried. We're going to get back to work, and we'll see them down the road here.
Just how do you think these two teams matched up?
Yeah, I mean, they're a really good team, and I think it was. We're looking forward to playing them again.
Yeah, you talk on that. I'm talking to Weeks and Lomberg. It seems like that's kind of lit a fire that they're really looking forward now to these next games with these guys. Is it nice to kind of get those motivations, at this point in the season?
Yeah, it's a hockey game in a long hockey season, but it was a fun game to play. I don't think both teams are on back-to-backs. I think we're both maybe not at the top of our games, and they competed hard and they beat us tonight.
It's finally heading back home for some home games. Just your thoughts looking back at this entire, 7.
It was a great trip. I thought it's kind of a really tricky trip, and really it was basically a 9 or 10-day road swing with a home game thrown in between. So, I really liked our road effort night in, night out, put ourselves in position all the road games to get points or to win games, and that's all you can ask for.
David Wilson, Miami Herald.
Hey, Bruno, obviously, like you said, just one game and obviously second end of the back-to-back, so you guys probably weren't like your sharpest, quickest, all that kind of stuff. But Toronto slowed you guys down on the rush in a way not a lot of teams have this year. Just what did they do well in that regard? What did you see from them there?
Well, clarify, they were on a back-to-back too.
Yeah, they were on a back-to-back too, so yeah.
And so was not taking anything away from
them. Yeah,
no,
I know.
they were on the same kind of schedule. So I don't know. I didn't think we were especially sharp with the puck. And I thought, and credit to them in a lot of different areas. And I guess they slowed us down.
What we got? Florida Hockey Now.
The power play also went 0 for 3 tonight. I mean, what kind of ways do you just want to see the power play improved going forward?
Well, usually score goals helps. But yeah, the game was decided on special teams tonight, and they were better than us at it, and they got the win.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brunette.
Yeah, thanks.